Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Stroud. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. There's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Stroud now on 4th down. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's looking deep once again. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most important, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. Short pass brought in. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field, the tone of this drive.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down from the red zone. Doesn't make the connection.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
What up, though?
Third and goal.
What up, though?
What's going on, Papa?
Shit, what's poppin' with you?
Oh, man, what you doing?
So some time to maybe
Shit, I need some
What
assistance.
you doing?
Couple of zeros on the board.
Trying to play this new game I just got. It's called A Way Out, but it's only a 2-player game. Gotta break out of prison and shit.
Oh, shit, what's going on? It's on
Trying to get down with me?
It's on PlayStation?
Yeah. You don't need the game.
We'll see if they go for it here. Fourth down near the end zone.
I could just invite you.
And the defender comes away with it.
Invite you right now.
Comes up with it.
So it's a game like how you break out of jail?
Yeah. You gotta break out of prison and shit.
Is it kind of like RP? Is it like an RP game?
Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance.
This look kind of like an adventure game, but I've been peeping it for like the past 4 or 5 years. This one's glad.
Jair Brown has it. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2
Hell
does
yeah,
not
man.
work.
Shit. After this game, shit. Hell yeah.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead...
Go check it out. Store at least.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
Hold on, shit. By the time I come back, you'll be done with your game.
Yeah, it's second quarter. 3 minutes. Maybe a minute.
They're out and set. First and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun is Purdy. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown.
That's how you do it.
The 49ers time can take the lead here in the second. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Keeping it with Mixon.
Where you going?
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. From the gun, Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Oh, they're looking option, headed left side. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Looking to throw, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day, that he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
Oh, come on! And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He cuts it to the right sideline, and he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gets to space right side. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Samuel now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Goes to the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and long, Purdy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Back to throw it. That's taken in by Samuel. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.